That's right, guys. This is yet another video of me glazing and talking about my favorite game, Cyberpunk. So, this time I'm gonna take it a step further and talk about how it relates to the real world. So, let's get into the video. By the way, this is like the photo mode, which I think is pretty awesome. As you can see, my character follows the camera and everything. Dude, there's so much potential. 10 out of 10.
Oh, I see you've already played out this conversation all on your own. Force of habit.
Pan Am.
I did, though. I missed you.
You see, I guess what calls to me the most about the world of cyberpunk is the realism. There's the realism according to the real world. That's what I'm talking about. They accurately depict the real world, and they kind of accurately depict what the future of our actual world would actually be. In the circumstances of this fictional world, this is exactly what it would be like, and I absolutely love it. I love a world that I could believe, and I love a world that is alive. If there's anything that I appreciate in gaming, it's worlds that make me feel like I'm a part of something way bigger, like the world is alive. And Cyberpunk definitely has that feel for me, bro. And that's one of the things I love about it the most. Like, I'll give you some examples. Welcome to the neighborhoods I grew up in. Alright? This is exactly a depiction of when I used to live in New York. Exactly where I grew up. And in Puerto Rico, there's exactly places like this. They're called the projects, and they're called caserio, bro. And it's just the same thing, but the Puerto Rican version. And this is exactly the type of neighborhood I've always grow up in. All right, and this. They actually looks perfect. This looks like the 90s, bro. Like, now a lot of people wouldn't be comfortable walking in a neighborhood like this, but this is what I've known all my life, bro. Uh, I mean, I understand why people are kind of scared of neighborhood like this, but when you grow up like this, bro, what could you do, bro? What could you do? But yeah, even the basketball court where everybody used to hang out, like either in Puerto Rico or New York, it's exactly the same thing. Basketball court where everything goes and everything happens and everybody meets. Shots in the distance. You heard the shots. Exactly. Maybe this is a little bit exaggerated, but this is exactly how the future would look, bro. This is exactly where neighborhoods like this in the dystopian future would actually go to. Like, come on, we gotta be realistic. This is not happening in the middle of New York. But this, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Like this, as crazy as it is to admit, this is exactly the type of neighborhood I currently live in. Like, it's just houses like this. We have a single family home. And it's very darn similar, bro. Except that there's less trash, thank God to that. But there are spots where there's plenty of trash. Just the spot that I live is it's decent enough. But it's not the type of streets where you actually want to be roaming around and not worrying. But yeah, that's what I love about this game. It legitly depicts the world how it realistically would be. And it looks lived in, and it looks exactly how it would look. And just like in the real world, there's people that live in places like this, very far away from problems and the real world over there. There's people that live completely oblivious to reality. Like, look at this. Look at this life, bro. And they are completely out of touch, and they have no idea what real world problems are. They have make-believe problems like, oh, my microwave broke. My butler called out. You know, they have no idea. Only make-believe problems because they live such a high life that they're completely out of touch of the real world. All right. And the problem, just like in the real world, you see, the real world is out there with the real problems. But it's the people like this that live like this that want to make decisions for the people that live like that. And that's exactly what bothers me in the real world, too. They're so out of touch, they say things like defund the police. When where I live, I think the police is a good thing because when I need help, I need to call somebody, you know, to at least have a chance. You feel me? Just the fact that you wanna, these people don't even need the police at all. So they think the police are unnecessary, but they don't live where I live, all right? We kind of need some type of order. And that's a big problem in the cyberpunk world and the real world. We cannot allow the 1% or the 10% top of the wealthy people to be making choices for us. Like, what kind of world are we living in, bro? Crazy as it is, something I really enjoy doing in the game is watching TV. You could actually sit down and watch TV, and it's actually entertaining. And it really gives you an insight of how corporate this world is and how messed up the future is. There's so many things. The food industry is completely fake. There's so much dystopian but realistic of what the future could be. I absolutely love it. There's a channel that is called Just Ads, which by at this pace, how we are moving through YouTube and everything, I believe there's truly gonna be a channel that's gonna be called Just Ads, and you're gonna have to pay for it. That's not unbelievable to me. That is legitimately how things are turning up. But I absolutely just love watching TV in the game because it's so entertaining. They even got cartoon series, news, music. They talk about so many things, and it's so entertaining. And that's such an important detail for a real world. Like, I like this game more than GTA? Yes, it's just as real, immersive, and detailed like a GTA game. As a matter of fact, uh, I might still like this game more than GTA 6 whenever it comes out. Maybe not, maybe yes. I do like GTA, but my God, if they ever do a Cyberpunk Part 2 or whatever, it's gonna be very hard to defeat this. This took years, and you could tell the love and the dedication they put behind everything because they really didn't skip a beat. And it's such a shame that this game came out with a bad reputation because, man, is it such a great masterpiece. I absolutely love the world they depict here. And it's basically a satire of the real world, and exactly the pace of technology, how technology is going to affect us, how corporations are going to basically roll over our lives, and how food slowly but surely turns more and more synthetic and fake. Especially here in America, who knows? I really believe it is the food that is basically poisoning us. But that's just a little detail that this world has that I absolutely love. And if there's something I really appreciate about games in general, is games and games companies, games developers that are not afraid. They're not afraid of what to say or if they're gonna get canceled or anything. They're just unafraid to say things as they are. Give up your opinion straight up without the fear of anything. Because you know what? I feel like in this generation, you can't say anything without offending everybody. And I really appreciate games that say it how it is because the real world and whatever your fantasy make believe world is in your head, are two different things.
You know that feeling when you get thrown back into your seat and your eyes start tearing up? Well, you know what I mean. The experience of pure, unadulterated speed. If achieving that isn't your goal in life,
I can't even begin to express how cool the cars in the game are. Like, these are just a bunch of my favorite cars in the game, and the fact that you could just actually check them out, like for example, right here, you could look in the hood, you could you could see all the details, you could open the back, bro. Look, look, just the fact that the cars look so good and they're so different. Like for example, look at how this one opens up. Like, they're exactly the same car, but this one has been modified, bro. Okay, I fell. This one's been modified. This one don't even got windows. As you can see, this one is at regular windows like a regular car is. But this one, let me close the hood though. Let me close the hood. This one doesn't have windows, you see? It has this, but if you can see right there, it has a camera setup system right there. So, if you actually get in the car, the windows activate, bro. It's all feed through the camera, bro. And it's so cool, just the fact of the design of the cars in this game. How epic and cool they look. Bro, and there's a car for every scenario. These are all the same car, but different styles, bro. Different styles, different speeds, like, dude, this is so cool. I don't even know which one of these cars is actually my favorite. It's between this one, the Cthulhu, that's the name of this one. It's made of carbon fiber, and mate black. Or the chrome one right here, this chrome one, which I absolutely love, bro. And plus I got these super muscle cars over here. Wait, those are muscle cars. These are sports luxury cars, bro. And this one has the engine in the back. Bro, the amount of detail they went in this game, bro. Look at it. Look at it, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and just like the other cars, bro, you could go inside. Look, there is no glass, bro. You get inside. Look at the luxury, bro. Look at this. You even got a skyline right there. Dude. And every car is literally customized inside too, bro. Like, if I get in this one, it's completely different. Look. It's completely different. Look. This is so peak, bro. This is so peak, and this is just one of the many things in this amazing world. But what could I say, guys, besides the fact that I grew up in a very different time where my love for cyberpunk was already established since I was a child. From all the movies and video games I used to watch and play, I just love, and I'm not gonna stop loving absolutely everything about cyberpunk. I probably got 10 plus videos talking about everything cyberpunk that I love, especially the Cyberpunk 2077 game. I've been watching this type of media since forever. I probably was born and straight up started seeing Blade Runner, bro. Because that's just how I was born, I guess, and nothing's gonna change that. I understand that a lot of people out there do not get why I love this genre. While till this day, I still love every TV show, every movie. It's like when you're a fan of something, you can't hate it even if you tried, bro. You're just gonna love every aspect of it, and that for me, one of those big things for me, probably the number one thing, is the world of cyberpunk, guys. But that's just me. What could I say? Thank you guys for being so awesome and watching this video that you're probably not even interested in, and you probably still don't understand why I love this so much. But I appreciate you for being here, and I appreciate you for watching this video this far. Thank you guys so much for your support and your love. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Know what I like most about Night City?
What did that be?
Take a look. See that? in the gutter, the next, you got the whole city at your feet. The whole fucking city!
Where no one can make you do shit!